updated census data will be released this week, setting in motion the redrawing of Louisiana's districts. Of course, there's a lot involved there, a lot of information. Our political reporter Shannon Heck joins us. Shannon, what will these changes, the changes of these maps mean for voters?
Yeah, Fred, these maps are redrawn every 10 years, and they lay out representation in the Capitol as well as Congress, the Bessie Board, and many other decision-making positions.
The census data is to be released after several delays. It is already known that there has been population loss in northern Louisiana and gains along the I-10-I-12 corridor. But by how much will be in the data. Those losses and gains could push legislative seats out or create new ones.
It's a lot of different maps that affect a lot of different, not only elected officials, but also just people who are constituents.
Representative Ted James says in the past, legislators look to stack districts with demographics that would secure a seat and make sure it stays red or blue. But for the Legislative Black Caucus, he says that is not their objective this time around.
We should be more focused on increasing the representation here in Baton Rouge, not just in the legislature, but in Congress. Our district shouldn't be shared with New Orleans.
How the lines are drawn to get the 42,000 mark for the House of Representatives is a major debate. Some want it to follow geographic lines, but sometimes neighborhoods are split in half. After the failed attempt to override the governor's vetoes last month, some fear it means if the governor doesn't like a map, he won't be challenged.
I think it really does depend on the issue. So, and that, look, that's not a challenge to the governor in any way. It's just reality, in my opinion, of being in that body. So I would say that, first of all, I hope that's not even a conversation we have to have. And if it becomes one, I think it's going to be a different conversation.
Representative Stefanski is heading the redistricting for the House, and he says his focus is making the map legal and making fair districts.
That data is to be released on Thursday night, and from there the talks begin on how to make these districts. The special session is set to begin early 2022.
All right, thank you, Shannon. From our state